Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri. It's all about progress at the end of the day. How far are you progressing? Did you take it from point A to point B to point C to point D? Are you reaching your goals? But one thing we can't do is repeat the same mistakes as those who came before us. Then we're not making any progress. If we're watching people go to jail, we can't repeat that same behavior. If we're watching people get addicted to drugs, we can't repeat that same behavior. If we're watching people do things that are not conducive to progress, then we cannot repeat that same behavior if you want to be successful. Now, if you want to be a failure, then that's different. If you want to just be around, then that's different. But if you want to see success, you got to make sure you don't make the same mistakes as those that came before you. And it might be immediate family members or people outside, but you got to be observant. Because then you're just repeating the cycle. And we're not getting nowhere.
Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri, you may be going through a tough time right now. You might be struggling with something right now. You might not have the right amount of money in your bank account. Your vehicle might not be the best. But understand this, tough times don't last. Tough people do. Keep pushing, keep working, keep grinding towards your goals, because eventually you will see the fruit of your labor. Eventually, you will see what you worked this hard for. Eventually, you will see all of the times you sacrifice, what it will come to be. So keep pushing. Tough times don't last, nephew. Tough times don't last, niece. But you gotta be tough to push through. You gotta be. Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri. We can't be butters. We gotta be doers. We can't be that person, oh, I wanna be this, but I wanna do this, but I can do this, but I can see myself doing this, but you killing your dreams before they even get started. You doubting yourself. Don't be a dream killer, especially to your dreams. And don't doubt yourself. Don't be a butter. Don't put but after every statement. Just do. If you feel like it's too hard, take a little bit at a time. If you feel like you can't do it, reevaluate what you're doing and see if you can find an easier way or a smarter route or a less stressful route. But you can't be that person saying, but, it'll never get done. You need to be that person that's going to do, and get it done.
Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri. One thing for certain, we all going to experience some sort of pain in our life. Now, my pain might be different than your pain. Your pain might be different than mine and the next person. But we know we're not guaranteed eternal life. So it's going to be some sort of pain that we're going to have to endure. Some sort of pain that we're going to have to overcome. If it's physical pain, if it's personal, we don't know. We don't know what the future has for us. But understand, pain is part of the process. Pain is a part of life. Now, will we let that define us? Will we let that distract us? Will we let that derail us? That's up to you. And some things we can't be prepared for. But we can't let it destroy us. Because we have to understand it's a part of life. Pain is a part of life. I'm not saying embrace it, but wrap your mind around it. And be prepared as you possibly could for that pain. Because it's coming. And I don't want that to be a distraction. Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri. It's March, first week in March.
Those who had New Year's resolutions, where are we at? It's a progress check. What are we doing? Are we doing better than the month before? Are we working on what we're supposed to do from the month before? Don't let these months go by and we're not making progress. Don't let these months go by and you're not working towards your goals. It's March. Days move fast. Don't let it slip by you, nephew. Don't let it slip, niece. Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri. What are you going to do with your 24 hours? What are you going to do with your 24 hours? It's recommended that you sleep 7 to 9 hours a day. So let's just say 7. You got 17 hours left. You work an 8-hour shift, you got 9 hours left. You got to run a couple errands, you got 6 hours left. You got 6 hours a day for 7 days a week to get something done. Now you might incorporate some entertainment, birthday parties, movies, whatever, but you still have a large amount of time every week to reach your goals, to accomplish your goals, to get things done. You say you want to do something, what are you doing with your hours? How are you breaking down your time? Are you using it wisely? Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri, you're going to run into roadblocks. You're going to run into obstacles. You're going to encounter distractions, all in your journey to success, all in your journey to make your life comfortable. But understand, just like Frederick Douglass said, if there's no struggle, there's no progress. So it's going to be a little struggle. You might have a little pain. You might have a little setback. You might have a little discomfort. But understand, all of that comes with progress. Now you could play it safe, sit in the house, not do anything, just be comfortable and content. If that's cool, that's cool. But understand, if you're trying to get out here and make moves, take a little risk here, take a chance here, put yourself out there to do something better, it's going to be a little struggle. All in the name of progress. All in efforts to reach your goals. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri, it's okay to be inspired by somebody else. It's okay to even use people's work as a reference, but you never want to copy. You never want to copy. Because when it's time to recreate, when it's time to change or make adjustments, it's going to be real hard for you if you don't have the original, if you're not the original. Because if you've been copying, you can't make adjustments to a copy. But you can always alter the original. So try hard and stay focused on being original and creating original content, because when it's time to make those changes, time to make adjustments, you can make those easily because you're the original. Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri, unlock that creativity. Unleash the creativity. Don't let anyone suppress your creativity, because that creativity is what's going to make your dreams come true. If you're an artist, continue to draw, continue to paint. If you're a writer, continue to write. If you're a poet, continue to be a poet. Whatever type of artist that you are, continue to be that artist. Don't let anyone tell you that your creativity is not where it's at. Continue to be creative. Continue to create. Because the world needs art. The world needs creators. The world needs inventions. The world needs ideas. The world needs to think outside the box. And that's what you're here for. So nephew, niece, if you're a creator, if you're creative, keep creating. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Nephew, niece, Dr. Yusuf Sabri. It's gonna be some bumps, it's gonna be some bruises, it's gonna be some setbacks all through your process. But you can't get frustrated with the process. You can't get frustrated with the journey. You gotta understand that's a part of it. So when things get tough, keep pushing. Things get tight, keep pushing. Keep working, keep grinding. Understand it's a process. Understand it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're not gonna get there overnight. And once we figure that out, we can do a little bit better. We can accomplish more goals. We can climb up a few more steps.